Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the Wilsons.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Miss Wilson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Welcome back to the courtroom, where the drama is real, the stakes are high, and the truth is always stranger than fiction. Today, we're diving into a case that's got it all: child support battles, secret oil and gas partnerships, and a whole lot of tension between exes. Meet Miss Wilson, who's here fighting for an increase in financial support for her 2 children. But here's the twist. Her ex, Mr. Wilson, is an attorney with some very interesting financial moves. Did he just come into a $50,000 windfall? And why is his secretary spilling the tea to his ex? Buckle up, because this case is about to get messy. Let's break it down.
Yes, I would like an increase in my financial support.
Okay. And your financial support or support for your children?
Support for the children.
Okay. Mr. Wilson, please.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it, okay? Do not address her. I'm talking to her. You will have your opportunity to speak, okay?
Yes,
Thank
Your
you. Go ahead.
As I was saying, I'm already receiving child support, yes, but
Okay.
I would like an increase for our children.
Okay, how many children do you all have?
2.
And how much are you receiving at this time?
$1,500 a month.
$1,500 a month, okay. And you believe that you're warranted an increase? Like, did he come into some money that you know about?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Okay, how do you know?
His secretary kind of told me.
His secretary told you?
Yes.
Did she tell you something or did you ask her to look for you?
No, honestly, she just brought it to my attention.
Sounds like you need a new secretary. She's just telling your ex-wife all of your business?
I don't know what she's talking about.
It's his ex-lover.
Ex-lover, okay. We're not gonna get into all of that. That has nothing to do with this court.
Thank you.
Mr. Wilson, no, I don't need you to thank me, sir.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go. What is she talking about?
Well, I have an interest in an oil and gas, 2 oil and gas partnerships.
Okay.
But really, it's been a dud. We hadn't made any money until the last year we made some money.
What's some money?
I don't know how much the partnership made, but I received a $50,000.
Let me ask this question. When I ask a question, just answer it.
Yes, Your
I don't
Honor.
need all the extra.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much money are we talking about?
Well, the partnership itself made about $3 million.
$3 million?
But I
Okay.
received $50,000 distribution.
Now we're getting to it. You received
Well,
50?
I didn't receive $50,000. $50,000.
Did you come in my courtroom to play games? I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah.
not here to play games with you.
No.
He
Your
does
Honor.
that a lot.
Your Honor, she's
Listen,
talking when I'm talking.
And I'll get to her in just a minute. Ma'am, I'll need you to save your comments until I return to you, okay?
Wait a minute. Mr. Wilson is a criminal defense attorney making $83,000 a year, but his tax returns only show $83,000 a year, but his tax returns only show $72,000. Something's not adding up here. Is he underreporting his income, or are there other financial moves he's not disclosing? The judge is clearly on to him, and this discrepancy could seriously impact the child support calculation. Remember, folks, the court doesn't just take your word for it. They'll dig into your finances to make sure the kids get what they're owed. Do you think Mr. Wilson is being fully transparent? Let me know below. Okay, this is where the drama reaches peak levels. Miss Wilson brings up Mr. Wilson's new girlfriend, Hannah, and her Instagram trips, suggesting that the extra $50,000 is funding her lavish lifestyle. But here's the thing. The court doesn't care about Instagram trips or personal drama. What matters is whether Mr. Wilson's income has increased and whether the kids are getting their fair share. Still, you've got to wonder, why is Miss Wilson bringing this up? Is it about the kids, or is there some lingering resentment? What would you do in her shoes? Sound off in the comments. And there it is. The judge rules that Mr. Wilson's child support will increase to $2,233 per month. That's a significant jump from the $233.50 per month. That's a significant jump from a Wayne $500. He was paying before. The court factored in his $50,000 distribution, his attorney income, and even the health insurance reimbursement. But here's the real takeaway. In Texas, child support isn't just about what you earn. It's about all your financial resources. So, if you're thinking about hiding assets, think again. The court will find them, and you'll be paying up. What do you think of the judge's ruling? Fair or too harsh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Wilson.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
you stop wasting my time. You received $50,000, correct?
No.
Okay, so tell me what's up with the $50,000?
Well, the partnership paid a debt of mine in the amount of $50,000.
Okay, so your partnership paid a debt of $50,000. What debt was that?
It was to the IRS.
Okay, all right. So you know that we could deem that as income, right? For
No,
purposes
Your
of
Honor.
calculating your child support.
But I didn't even receive, it didn't even touch my bank account.
It doesn't have to touch your bank account. It's under Texas law. I could deem that $50,000 as income, although it's not income producing. What else? Where else you work?
Well, I'm an attorney,
Okay, what type of law do you practice?
criminal law.
Criminal law. All right. How much money you make there?
Well, it ebbs and flows.
Well, answer the question, Mr. Wilson.
I make about 80, I bring home about 80,000.
All right, let me look at some documents you turned in here. According to your documents, your tax return last year was $72,000. That's about accurate?
That sounds about right.
Okay, so let me tell you what we're getting ready to do. That $50,000, that was the distribution, right? That's your testimony, right?
That
Your
went to the
tax returns
IRS.
are correct, right?
Well,
They
Are
are.
your tax returns correct or they incorrect? Is it as simple
according to my
yes or no?
CPA.
According to your CPA. Okay.
I
so,
didn't prepare them.
according to that, I have your off doing the gross from the $50,000. That brings your gross to $42,000, $4,200, excuse me. The net of that is $3,510.58. And then, according to your tax return, you make $72,000 in your business, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So that gross is $6,000, which brings that net to $4,779.38. Who covers health insurance for the children?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
$161.
$161. Let me just make sure. Is that what you're looking at in front of you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I have your document here. $161. You're going to be responsible for reimbursing that to her.
Thank you.
Yes, so.
Well, you don't have to thank me. I didn't do you a favor. That's just what the law says. Okay? So, adding your two net resources together, I have $8,289.96. Reimbursement for the health insurance, prior to adding the reimbursement, it comes out to $2,072.50. Reimbursement of $161 gets you to $2,233.50 because your income did increase from the time that you all got
Your
a
Honor,
divorce.
Can I say something?
Can you ask me the question without wasting my time? Can you do that?
I saw on her Instagram that she goes on a lot of trips. I just think this extra
That-
money is
no.
going to go to these trips. I really don't think it's going to go to anything related.
That is not true.
Excuse me.
That is not true.
Excuse me.
You need to stop it.
Excuse me,
I can
both
show
of
you
you
the
need to
Instagram.
stop it. Both
It's
of you need
Instagram,
to
it's
stop
fake.
it. Excuse me. When I talk, the two of you be quiet. Now I see why y'all got a divorce. Y'all cannot get along.
No, we
But
got
listen to
divorced 'cause he
this.
cheated.
No, let me tell you about
cheated.
this. I don't care if he cheated. I do not care about her Instagram. All I care about is the money that you've made to make sure that your children are taken care of. According to the documents that your CPA produced, your income went up, therefore, your children are entitled to an increase. So, final child support amount, $2,233.50. Is there anything further from either of you?
No, ma'am, that'd be great.
Thank you. Anything further, Mr. Wilson?
I guess not, Your Honor.
Well, I guess you all are dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's a wrap on today's courtroom drama. Miss Wilson walked away with a significant increase in child support thanks to Mr. Wilson's $50,000 distribution and the court's thorough examination of his finances. This case is a perfect example of how Texas law ensures that children are supported, no matter how complex their parents' financial situations may be. If you found this breakdown as fascinating as we did, don't forget to hit that like button share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Until next time, stay curious and keep the conversation going.